I'm Stromberg. I'm a Swedish artist showing my work for the first time in New York at Charles Bank Gallery. I'm super stoked being in New York to show my work. I showed in LA before a couple of times, but LA is sunny and palm trees and beach and sea and shit, you know. My work is, I think it's better suited for New York. It has the same kind of rough climate as Scandinavia. These very paintings that I've been making for this show is part of a bigger series. The whole idea derives from my childhood stories that my grandparents told me about, because my grandma's father was a forester in a really spooky area of the woods where my father grew up. But it's also an essence of some sort of collective memory of what stories or sagas or folklore has to talk about in Sweden. Nothing is made out of a photo ever. It's all like, I used photos as a map to kind of find my way to a painting. But the paintings, they just pop up and then I follow them, you know, and they can, sometimes I have a good idea what it will turn out to be, but sometimes it's also, that's the trip, you know. All through since my academy years in Amsterdam, it's been landscapes. And I think they project some sort of mental state, like it's mental landscapes, mental mindscapes, more than just proper landscapes. So it would be hard for me to do something that has to do with a city or, I don't know. Sometimes in my work, human figures appear. They like, is it my secret follower or my mind as, you know, ghost of myself, or something shows up, something. Nothing in this show, but now it's turning more and more abstract, like the piece that I have over there, that it's getting a bit more abstract. Or less figurative. Abstract is a different term, but less figurative. Dreams they're so vague, the remembrance of dreams. I mean, you have dreams, you have nightmares, they all affect you, but if I would like concentrate and try to remember them, they wouldn't make any sense. But it comes back to what I try to say with like a collective memory. It could be a collective memory of a dream, a collective memory of a nightmare. It's like the essence of what a deserted landscape feels like, where you can project your own feelings into it. And that's kind of what this is about, you know, my paintings are about. I always think about like Brian De Palma and movie makers back in the days when they were the old horror movies, when they tried to capture like emptiness, to capture like deserted areas and stuff, and frighten people with that instead of like blood and shit, you know. But the deserted areas or like the emptiness in people is like, we all have it. It's all there, you know. When you feel like you have a hole in your heart or a hole in your mind, you project your thoughts and ideas into something, and that's the landscapes I try to paint.